Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I am Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Nagaland government to implement inner line permit in Chumoukedima, Niuland and Dimapur districts. State government denies permission for proposed Dhwaj Sthapana Bharat Yatra in Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures that India will take every step to become semiconductor powerhouse. And President Droupadi Murmu confers upon National Florence Nightingale Awards 2024 to nurses. Now the news in detail. In a major decision, Nagaland government has approved the implementation of the Inner Line Permit ILP in Chumoukedima, Niuland and Dimapur districts. Minister for Tourism and Higher Education, Temchin Imnalong, who is also the government spokesperson, announced that Dimapur residents will be classified into three categories, with Category 1 and 2 residents exempt from ILP requirements. Category 1 includes individuals who settled in Dimapur before December 1, 1963. These individuals will not require an ILP and will be eligible for a smart card as well as the option to obtain a permanent residence certificate and domicile certificate. Category 2 pertains to individuals who settled between December 1, 1963 and November 21, 1979. These individuals will also not need an ILP and will be issued a PRC with the option of obtaining a domicile certificate. Category 3 includes those who settled in Dimapur on or after November 22, 1979. This group will be required to obtain an ILP for their stay in the district. The minister emphasized that the government is working on strengthening the digital system for ILP issuance to ease the application process. Certain groups, including students, teachers, technical personnel, and business partners, will be eligible for an ILP valid for 2 to 5 years, depending on their purpose of stay in the state. Along further explained that individuals requiring an ILP for business purposes or to attend specific programs would be issued permits for a suitable duration based on their needs. The Cabinet has also directed the administration and police to take all required steps for the smooth enforcement of the ILP in the districts. Nagaland government has denied permission for the proposed Dhwaj Sthapana Bharat Yatra scheduled to be held in Kohima on September 28. The proposed Yatra, which aimed at banning cow slaughter and recognized cow as mother of the nation, has sparked opposition from several quarters, including political parties, churches and civil society organizations from the state. Minister for Forest, Environment and Climate Change and Village Guards, C.L. John, who is also the state government spokesperson, informed media persons today that the cabinet was apprised of the opposition voiced by various civil society organizations, political parties and others. He said the cabinet noted that the Yatra infringes the provision of the Article 371A, which protects religious or social practices of the Nagas and Naga customary law and procedures. Following which, the cabinet decided that no permission would be granted for the proposed Yatra in the interest of maintaining public order. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that this is the era of silicon diplomacy and India will take every step to become the semiconductor powerhouse. He said the government is focusing on increasing the number of chip production in the country to equip every device with Indian-made chips. The Prime Minister was speaking after inaugurating Semicon India 2024 in Greater Noida today. During his address, the Prime Minister highlighted the various initiatives taken to boost the electronics and semiconductor industry in the country. He said the government has set a target to make the country's electronics sector a $500 billion worth industry by the end of this decade. Modi said this will create 60 lakh jobs. President Droupadi Murmu today conferred upon National Florence Nightingale Awards 2024 to 15 nurses at Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. The National Florence Nightingale Award was instituted by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in the year 1973. This award is given as a mark of recognition for the meritorious services rendered by the nurses and nursing professionals to the society. The centre has extended a ban on pro-Khalistani fringe group Sikhs for Justice by another 5 years. The action has been taken under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. According to the government notification, the organisation has been indulging in activities which are prejudicial to the integrity and security of the country. Sikhs for Justice is a US-based group run by Gurbatwan Singh Punan, who was declared a designated individual terrorist by India. The NIA has registered many cases against Sikhs for Justice and Punan. The centre has banned the organisation in 2019. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju today inaugurated 6 initiatives as part of the 100-day achievements of the ministry in New Delhi. The minister launched the National E-Vitan Application 2.0 Subordinate Legislation Management System, Consultative Committee Management System, National Youth Parliament Scheme 2.0 and Aglavya Model Residential Schools. According to the Parliamentary Affairs Ministry, the upgraded version of the National E-Vitan Application 2.0 will provide more user-friendly interface and enhanced integration with the legislative processes of state legislatures. Advisor Information Technology and Communication, Economics and Statistics and Evaluation Setrunkyo Sanctum released the evaluation reports on implementation of integrated child development schemes in Pek District, Ayushman Bharat in Dimapur District and Kisan Credit Card Scheme in Mukukchung at Kohima today. Speaking at a program, Sanctum said the release of these evaluation reports will enable better understanding of the schemes and its implementation, which will be beneficial for the people of the state. He also encouraged the departments to focus on better implementation of the schemes throughout the state. Director Evaluation P. Rentisova Au said that the report highlights various findings of the schemes and also suggestions and recommendations for improvement in the delivery of the service. 249 government high schools and 55 government higher secondary schools, district education offices, and sub-divisional education officers of the Directorate of School Education received laptops under the Nagaland Education Project, the Lighthouse Nectar. Laptops were also provided to SCRT, Aid Dyads, and SCRT, NPSC Office, and Department of School Education Administrative Office. This initiative is to enhance the capacity of education managers for engaging digital monitoring and governance mechanisms to fulfill their administrative duties in a streamlined manner. In an event held at Director of School Education Office, Kohima today, Advisor School Education and SCRT, Dr. Gekre Lole Yome handed over laptops to the schools and departments. Joint Secretary School Education and Deputy Project Director Nectar, Avella Ruho, informed that the remaining schools from all the districts should collect the laptops on or before 20th of September at the Nectar Office, Directorate of School Education. Kohima Press Club has announced a list of selected fellows for the 3rd edition of the Kohima Press Club and Nagaland Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board Media Fellowship for Journalists 2024. The selected candidates are Seye Ketyo Keritsu of Nagaland Post, Kanili Kiho of the Morong Express, and Vipi Donyo Kutsu of Nagaland Post. As part of the fellowship program, 50,000 rupees each will be granted to the candidates for a specified number of in-depth stories highlighting the experiences and challenges faced by the construction industry in Nagaland, written and published over a period of time from 15th of September to 15th of November. And now to the news, here are the headlines again. Nagaland government implements inner line permit in Chumoukedima, Niuland and Dimapur districts. State government denies permission for the proposed Dhwaj Sthapana Yatra in Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures that India will take every step to become a semiconductor powerhouse. And President Droupadi Murmu confers upon National Florence Nightingale Awards 2024 to nurses. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.